1 John 2, verses 3 and 4. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Now, why do you think God inspired John to write these verses? The obvious conclusion is God knew there would be people claiming to know him and yet not keeping his commandments. The important thing for us, what really matters, is keeping God's commandments. You don't agree? That's not me saying that. Paul said that. In another verse that you rarely hear in most churches, just like the ones I quoted you, circumcision is nothing and uncircumcision is nothing, but keeping the commandments of God is what matters. That's 1 Corinthians 7, verse 19. You know, we read in Revelation 12, verse 17, about the church keeping the commandments of God. And we read in Revelation 14, verse 12, we get a definition of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Who wants you thinking we don't have to keep the commandments of God? Who wants you thinking you are not able to keep the commandments of God? Now, and there is a big difference between keeping the commandments of God to earn your own salvation, which you cannot do. On the one hand, Paul and many other people condemn that false teaching. You can't earn your salvation by keeping the commandments. But trying to earn salvation by keeping the commandments is not the same as obeying the commandments because God says to and we love him. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. 1 John 5, verse 3. We don't earn our salvation by keeping his commandments, but obeying God is a requirement to salvation. It is a requirement to be under grace. Don't agree with me? Go read Acts 5, verse 32. For those of you loving God, knowing God, and keeping his commandments, all 10 of them, have a blessed, joyous Sabbath. The rest of you, peace all. Bye-bye.